Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to tell you something about the type of question paper which will be asked in the first term of CBSE examination of grade 11th and 12th. As you all know that CBSE has changed the pattern of question paper or the pattern of examination, I should say. The whole syllabus is divided into two parts, first term and second term. In first term, only multiple choice objective question will be there. Objective question means it can be a multiple choice question, it can be one sentence, it can be one word answer or fill in the blanks, it can be case-based question, case study based question, or it can be justify the answer, whether the statement is correct or not, justify your answer, or assertion and reason type of question. In the last session, I have told you what type of case study can be asked and what is a case study. Today, I'm going to tell you what is assertion and reason question, because multiple choice, fill in the blanks, give reason in support of your answer. These type of question already you have done in your previous classes, but this assertion and reason is something very new and it is very easy if you understand. Assertion is nothing, confident statement, confident fact that should be related to, it should be true. A statement, it is a confident, very strong and confident statement. And reason is also a statement, but reason should be the explanation of assertion. Reason given here should be explanation of assertion. What does it mean? Assertion is a statement and reason which is given should be a correct explanation of assertion. Assertion एक statement है, correct statement होना चाहिए, confident statement होना चाहिए, और जो reason है वो उसका explanation होना चाहिए जो assertion में statement दिया गया है. So this type of question will be asked. And here also you will have 4 options and you have to identify the correct option and accordingly you have to pick the answer. Now, what could be the probable option for it? Let us move. Today, I'll be explaining you this assertion and reason question based on introduction lesson of microeconomics. In the other session, I will give you other lesson questions also. So let us move to the topic, that is assertion and reason question. First, let us see what all options are there. The very first option is both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Means dono assertion or reason both are correct. Dono correct hai or reason is the correct explanation for assertion. Second option is both assertion and reason are true. Both the statements are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. जो reason दिया गया है वो correct explanation नहीं है. Third option can be assertion is true, but reason is false. Means the statement given is true, but reason is false. And fourth is assertion is false, but reason is true. Means the statement given itself is false, the reason is true. There can be one more option, or there can be an option like assertion is false as well as the reason is also false. That can be one of the options. So you have to read all the options carefully and then you have to proceed. So let us move to the first question. Human wants are limited and resources to fulfill wants have alternative uses. Now, after reading this, what conclusion you draw? Whether the statement is true or false. Human wants are limited means इंसान की ज़रूरत limited है, and resources to fulfill wants have alternative uses. What does economic problem says? In your introduction lesson, you have studied economic problem where there are 3 important statements are there. Human wants are unlimited, resources are limited, and resources have alternative uses. So here the statement itself is wrong. Human wants are not limited. One want is satisfied, then other we have many more wants to be satisfied one after the other. So the statement itself is wrong. But resources to fulfill wants have alternative uses. This is correct. So we will go for the option D, assertion is false, but reason is true. Next question is, the shape of PP curve is based on the value of next best alternative foregone. And reason is MOC, marginal opportunity cost, is the amount which has been sacrificed to get an additional unit of another good. Now, you have to read both the sentence carefully and understand whether the assertion is true or false and reason is the correct explanation of assertion or not. The shape of PP curve is based on the value of next best alternative foregone. Next best alternative foregone is opportunity cost definition. And this statement is not true. The shape of PP curve is based on marginal opportunity cost. And there is a difference between marginal opportunity cost and opportunity cost. Here they have stated in the statement that the shape of PP curve is based on the value of next best alternative, which is the definition of opportunity cost. So the statement itself is wrong. Whereas the reason, MOC, is the amount which has been sacrificed to get an additional unit of other good. That is a correct statement. So your answer will be D, assertion is false, but reason is true. Let us move to the next question. In the next question, it is, assertion is central problem is also known as economic problem. And reason is central problem is related to allocation of resources, whereas economic problem discusses about unlimited want and limited resources with alternative uses. So, as you know, central problem is related to allocation of resources. It is related to production, distribution, and disposition, whereas economic problem is related to the problem of choice, because human wants are unlimited, resources are limited, and resources have alternative uses. They are very interconnected, but they are not the same thing. So the correct answer is that assertion is false, but reason is true. Next question is, positive economic analysis are not related to moral judgment. It is factual statement. We have studied about positive and normative economic analysis. Positive does not deal with suggestion or ideas or moral judgment. It is just a statement of fact. So it is a factual statement. The reason is correct and the assertion is also correct. So our answer will be the first option. Both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Next question is, production possibility frontier can be a straight line. Production possibility can be a straight line and marginal opportunity cost is falling. It can be a straight line. That is a correct. It can be. And marginal opportunity cost can be falling. But this is not a correct explanation. Reason is not the correct explanation of assertion, because when marginal opportunity cost is falling, the shape of PP curve will be convex to the origin. So here the answer is both assertion and reason are true. They're true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Next question is, production possibility frontier can be convex to the origin. Just now when I told you, it can be when marginal opportunity cost is decreasing. Here it is written, marginal rate of transformation is increasing, means reason is a correct statement, but not a correct reason for PP curve to be convex. So we will have B option. Both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Massive unemployment shift production possibility curve to the right. Now be careful in understanding the concept. Massive unemployment. There is unemployment, means the resources are not fully utilized. So production will take place inside PP curve. Here production possibility curve will not at all shift. Rather, production will not take place on PP curve. It will take place inside, leftward of PP curve, inside PP curve, not outside also. And it will not shift. It will not shift. PP curve will remain at its position because the resources are not fully utilized. Some people are unemployed, some resources are unemployed. So production will take place inside PP curve or in the leftward side of PP curve. Here, as the resources are not fully utilized. So your answer will be assertion is false because it will not shift, right? But reason is true. Next question is, microeconomics is the study of economy as a whole. Economy includes, reason is economy includes all producing unit. Reason is correct. That is, economy includes all producing unit. The statement is correct. But micro means small. Study of individual economic unit. Macro means study of economy as a whole. So the statement given here that microeconomics is the study of economy as a whole is not a correct statement. It is macroeconomics which is the study of economy as a whole. In micro, we study individual economic unit. But reason is correct. So we will choose the option. Assertion is false, but reason is true. Next one is, central problem is faced by underdeveloped country only. Central problem is the problem of allocation of resources, what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. In central problem, what we study, what to produce in what quantity, how to produce means which technology is to be used for the production, and for whom to produce. It is about the distribution of income. Reason is resources are limited and resources are not fully utilized. The correct answer is that assertion is false, but reason is true. Because we are what to produce in what quantity, we have to decide, because we cannot produce all the commodity in unlimited amount as we have limited resources, and we have to utilize in the best possible way. So the reason is correct, but the statement is not correct. Central problem is faced by underdeveloped countries as well as developed country. All the economy in the world faces this problem. Next question is, opportunity cost is the cost of next best alternative foregone. This is the definition of opportunity cost. Reason, the opportunity cost of making a stadium is equal to making an entertainment park instead. A very correct explanation. So both the assertion and reason both are correct. Next one. Generally, MOC is increasing in nature. Marginal opportunity cost is increasing in nature. In general, it is a true statement. Because reason is resources are not equally efficient in producing all the commodity. Because when we shift the resources from production of one commodity to another commodity, they are not equally efficient. So both the statement, reason is true, assertion is also true, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Next question. A capitalist economy is an economy in which all economic activities are determined by market. Market means demand and supply is determining all the economic activity in capitalist economy. The statement, assertion is true. Reason is demand and supply do not play a deciding factor. Oh no, demand and supply plays a deciding factor, an important factor in capitalist economy. Demand and supply do not play a deciding factor in socialist economy or centrally planned economy. The statement will be true when the reason will be true when it is a centrally planned economy. So the statement, both the statements are correct, but is not a correct, reason is not a correct explanation of assertion. Now, let us move to the next question. While selecting production technique, availability and cost of labor and capital is comparatively evaluated. What to produce, how to produce, for whom to produce. We are talking here about the central problem. problem of choosing the technique of production. When technique of production is to be chosen, we have to compare the cost of labor and cost of capital, comparative availability, whether they are available or not. And then it is decided whether to do the production with labor intensive method or capital intensive method, which is more cost effective, labor intensive method or capital intensive method. In an economy, if labor intensive method is more cost effective, that will be used. If capital intensive method is more cost effective, that will be used. So, and reason is written that cost effective technique is used to produce a commodity. That is very correct explanation of the assertion. So the assertion as well as reason both are correct, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Next is growth of GDP is based on market economy. GDP is gross domestic product. That is the domestic income of the country. Government plays a very important role with the objective of profit maximization. Reason is written that government play a very important role to get more profit. Do you think the reason is the correct explanation? The reason itself, the statement of the reason is not correct. Government plays important role and in providing the benefit to the society. Welfare is the main objective of government. Profit maximization is not the main objective. Always a government has an objective to do the welfare of the country, to develop the country, and welfare is the main objective. So here, the assertion is true, but reason is false. And next question is, production possibility curve shift leftward when technologies improve. Better and improved. Reason says better and improved technology means more production of goods. Production possibility, assertion says production possibility curve shift leftward. Leftward means inward. And whenever technology will improve, the PP curve will shift rightward. When technology is outdated, obsolete, inferior, then PP curve shifts leftward. So the statement of assertion is not correct. The assertion is wrong, but reason is correct. So we will take the option D, assertion is false, but reason is true. So these are some of the example of assertion and reason based on introduction lesson of microeconomics. I hope it will be helpful for you to understand the concept, and I wish you all the best for your exam. Stay blessed and stay connected. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day.